יש? בוקר טוב. לפני שנתחיל מסיבת העיתונאים לקראת המשחק של מכבי חיפה, מחר יוצבו עמדות, כמו בכל שנה, מבצע עוטפים בחום, איסוף בגדים חמים לנזקקים, אז מי שרוצה מוזמן, רצוי להביא את זה לבלומפילד לעמדות. נמצאים כאן המאמן ואנריק, נתחיל איתו, נעבור למאמן. רק שאלות למיקרופון בבקשה, אז בואו נתחיל.
Hi, good morning, Enric. We are dealing in the media in the last 24 hours with the future of Oscar. We almost forgot the game tomorrow. I think maybe it's the last chance to be on the race after, 8 points gap between you and Maccabi Haifa and, the situation. How do you see it?
Now? Okay, here we are focusing in the game. So for us it's very important this game, and I think we play in Bloomfield with our fans and we prepare all the week the game. So I think we are ready for this game, and I think we go to take the 3 points.
Enric, football is it's a game with sometimes you make mistakes. And do you feel any personal responsibility from the last game with the huge mistake that you made? That do you think something that you have to prove this specific game?
I don't think the life is with mistakes, so I don't think about the mistake that I make like 6 months ago. So I am focused in the game to play much better and to help my team. So I don't think about this.
Enric, Maccabi played very good in Bloomfield. Do you think that you are favorite for tomorrow's game?
I think the favorite is Maccabi Haifa because they are first in the position. So we need to show that we play in Bloomfield, of course, and we are ready for this game.
I started with Oscar. Have you spoken with him? I mean the players. I'm sure that you know what is written about Red Bull Salzburg. How do you see it?
Really, I don't understand Hebrew. He also, Oscar, he don't speak good English, so I don't speak a lot with him. So this is what the club and Oscar need to fix, and the players we are focusing this game. That this is important for us.
Enric, the matches between you and Maccabi Haifa is always tight. We remember all the results from the past seasons. Even when you say that they are favorites, we remember last season you came to Sami Ofer. It was the crowning game of Maccabi Haifa. They were supposed to be the champion officially after that game, and you won. So, okay, maybe they are favorites, but until Maccabi in Bloomfield, I disagree with you on that.
Maybe, but you need to see the table in this moment. So it's 8 points. So this is what they show now in this moment. But I agree with you that this game is one game that I think what I said before, that we play in Bloomfield. We are a strong team in Bloomfield. So I think that we can. I expect that we take the 3 points, and for us it's very important to take this game for start to see more in front to win the championship. That this is what we want.
I had the feeling in Teddy that even though you went to play the left back, that it was more comfortable for you to play the defender. And this is why you came to take the ball, in that moment, in the second goal of Beitar. You feel much comfortable now as a central.
I feel I always say I like to play. I don't care the position. I like to help the team. So if I can play the central defender to take more responsibility to organize the team or the game, I feel good. But also I feel good to arrive more higher with the ball, like a left back, to cross, to shoot. So I play all my life like left back, but in this moment that before our coach come, we play with 3 central defenders. So I play central defenders. So for me, I feel good in these 2 positions. I don't care.
Is there any update about the citizenship request for you to be an Israeli for
I
the
don't
next
know
season?
nothing. Maybe you know more than me. I don't know nothing really.
You are here for how many years? 5?
Yes,
4.5?
this is my 5 seasons.
Yeah. What do you think about the referees here in Israel?
I think that everybody need to improve. So I think that also the players will need to improve, the stadiums need to improve. So they for sure, I know that because I speak now that is my 5 season with the referees, they give his best. Sometimes they make mistakes, sometimes they make good games. So I don't can say that they are bad referees. Also when I was in Spain, also you have these questions. So I don't think that we have bad referees. So sometimes they can make mistakes, sometimes they answer. So for me, I don't have like a bad opinion for the referees in Israel.
Enrique, we heard about the possibility for you to have Israeli citizenship. Were these things on yet?
I don't know, like I answered, he answered, I answered to your thing. So I don't know yet, I don't know nothing. So we wait.
Good morning, Coach.
Good morning.
I believe that the news with the Oscar just surprised you, and how this thing will affect the game tomorrow at the team as well, and the chances for championship.
Hi, good morning. So I said at the beginning, one of my biggest advantages is that I don't understand anything here. The only thing that I know is from my friend Ofer, and what he told me that we have a game tomorrow against Haifa, and we have to prepare the game 150% because we're playing in our stadium. So I just lived the 2 games here, one at home, and the atmosphere was really good. The last game with 8,000 people with us were amazing. So this game tomorrow is massive for me. So I don't understand anything. I am just focused on the game, and the players are focused on the game. That is the main thing.
But did you talk to him, to Oscar, or not yet?
No, I don't need to speak with the players individually because again, football is a team sport, and then I speak with them sometimes individually, but sometimes as a team, and I don't think I need to speak with Oscar now. For sure, I have to speak with Oscar, and I said last week to improve his quality because not his quality because he has a lot of quality, but he has a lot of things to improve.
Yes, but do you think it will be tomorrow his last game in Maccabi?
I don't know what is going to happen in 10 minutes, so imagine what is going to happen 24 hours later. So again, I can't think what is not under my control. So my control is no, my control. I would like to control the game tomorrow with the players who I have, and until now, if I'm not wrong, Oscar is in the squad.
In the squad, and he will start in the starting 11?
I'm not going to tell you because if I tell you, Maccabi Haifa is going to know it.
You are playing tomorrow against Maccabi Haifa, you know, two times in a row champion here, and I think the best Israeli coach for sure. And you are here only 2 weeks. How much it hard for you to take Maccabi Tel Aviv to this game against Maccabi Haifa when you don't know so much the league, the Maccabi Haifa, the opponent, with all your experience, of course?
Of course, it's not the best scenario, but it's much better to approach these games even we don't know the league, or we don't know the opponents, or it's better to be working with with the team, but the advantage that I have is the quality of my squad. And the second thing that, as I told you before, is that we are playing at home. So I think tomorrow is this kind of games that the motivation will be amazing. So it's just to try for the players to understand the concept that we've been working since we are right here, knowing that they have an advantage, but again, our advantage is to play at home and to play this kind of games and knowing that we are Maccabi Tel Aviv.
You know, some people in the media criticize Vlad Ivic that he insists to play with 3 defenders. And they say Maccabi Tel Aviv, a big club, how Maccabi can play with 3 defenders, even against small clubs. And we saw that you came and you played 2 games with 3 defenders. Maybe now it's the answer for all the people who criticize Ivic. This is the formation for the team. Maybe after you see your squad.
Look, football, and everybody who is involved in football knows that the football has a small memory. Because I think the job that Ivic has done here has been amazing. He's won titles here. And if you look at his numbers, I think if I'm not wrong, the team is the team which has received less goals, the team which has scored more goals. So again, it's about shapes or formations, and again, you can approach the game thinking that you are going to play 3 or 5 at the back and then play 4, because we have a very good sample tomorrow. They can play with 5, sometimes they can change 4. So again, the shapes and the formations for me are important, obviously, but I don't think it's fair to critique what the previous coach did.
Coach, you had a week also to analyze the last game. And I want to ask you about the first 28 minutes, not what happened after the red card. Before the red card, when you were 11 against 11, the team was not able to do anything offensively. And this is something that we haven't seen from Maccabi struggling that much in a single game. Is it something because of, I don't know, the pressure of the table? Is it something that maybe you don't really feel comfortable in that system as a coach? Maybe this is affecting also?
No, it's because I think I said before after the game, we didn't approach the game in the way that we should approach the game. I think it's normal that we were just working for 1 week, and even without changing the shape, we are changing different things. So, but again, with the quality that we have, and especially the last 70 minutes, everybody could see that we were better than the opponent, even with 10 players. So my frustration was why we didn't approach the game in the same way that we played the second 70 minutes. So it's something that we have to improve, and for sure tomorrow isn't going to happen, because everybody knows that if we approach the game in the wrong way, we are going to make a big mistake.
You are going to play tomorrow against a team who won 11 games, I think. And you know that the pressure is on you, because 8 points is too much, and if you lose it will be 11, maybe it will finish. With all your experience as a player and as a coach, what is the magic sentence to say to the players? How will you send them tomorrow to this game when all the pressure is on them?
I not agree 100%, because I think all the pressure is on them. Because if they are at the top, they have something to lose. We don't have anything to lose. So for us, it's just to win. We are playing at home. We are playing in our stadium. We are playing with our crowd, which is, I think, for me is massive. To play these games at home, for me, is really important. And for me, the good thing as well is the work that they've done in the training ground. So the pressure, again, is for them, because they have something to lose.
But you agree that if you will lose tomorrow, it's finished?
I left my house when I was 15, and to approach a game thinking that I'm going to lose, is not for me.
Probably you watch the game against Beitar over and over again. What do you think about the decision to give Lucasen a red card?
I don't know if it's the right word in English. It's like interpretation. So some people can say yes, some people can say no. I said after the game that the referee's job is really difficult. So again, always you have to respect their decision, because at the end of the day they are on the pitch and they are taking their decision. So Lucasen was sent off. He couldn't play the last 70 minutes. He can't play tomorrow, and something that we have to learn and to respect everybody.
Before you came, the last games were maybe the best games of Dor Peretz. You know his history. He was maybe the best midfield player before he left to Italy. He didn't play there. It was very tough for him in the beginning to come back. But in the last 2 or 3 games before you came, the last game of Ivic, he was maybe the best in Maccabi. And when you came, you decided to put Dan Glazer. And the first game you told us very open, it was because you didn't want to lose him because the yellow card. It was a little bit surprise for us that he didn't open against Beitar. What was the reason that you decided in the last game not to start with him?
Easy, because you said that Dor had been the best player before, but when I arrived, Dan played, and for me was the best. So for that reason, I wanted to give him the chance to play, because again, I knew both of them, but to play in that role as a number 6, just with 1 week, 10 days knowing the squad, I prefer to put Dan in that position.
Okay. The first player that you took out in Teddy in the last game was Jonathan Cohen. Maybe we need to say that maybe this is not the position for him to play in the left side with 3 defenders, because all his career he was, in the places of Eran Zehavi and Jovanovic. Maybe this is not the place for Jonathan Cohen.
I know that is not the place, but I had to put 4 at the back, and I didn't have another left footer on the pitch.
Matan Josez, and you decided not to put him on the squad.
But you are here to see how Matan Josez is training, or if he's sometimes training, or sometimes he's injured, or I need to put the best 11 players on the pitch, and I think first I have to put the best 20 on the bench, and I think that the 20 that I picked for the first and the second game were the best players that I could pick. So if one player is not in the squad, it's impossible to play. And then with the player that I had in the squad, I didn't want to make a quick substitution, because I didn't want to make a mistake. And for that reason, I kept Johnny playing as a fullback in the line of 4, because we play with 4 at the back with 10 men. And as soon as I could change, I decided to put Dor as a central defender, because he played in that position, and to put Sau as a fullback. So it's just to try to do the right things and to not make mistakes, because I am taking a risk, or I am doing something before that I had to do.
After the first champion of Ivic, he said, I don't need any players to bring to Maccabi, and after that he said, okay, if I can, I will bring Dan Beaton. He was a player of Ashdod. And after that, Beaton was sold to Bulgaria, to Ludogorets, and he came here, he's here. He didn't play so much in Ivic time, even not with you. Of course, it's your beginning here. Maybe after Oscar leaves, we leave Maccabi, maybe he will get a new chance from you?
I am surprised that you are asking me for the players who are not in the squad, more for the players who are in the squad. But no, Dan is again another player who I know his background. Again, the problem that Dan was ill last week and he couldn't train with the team 100%. But again, he's a player who is full of quality, and he's another one who can help us for sure if the attitude of everybody is good. So again, I would like, and I said my first day, that I would love to arrive to my office and with a headache to pick the 20 players for the squad, and then let's see if Dan is doing his best. For sure, he will have his chance. Thank you.